Welcome to the Alcohol Reset, the podcast that helps you reset your habits, health, and relationship with alcohol without judgment or extremes. If you're looking to cut back, take a break, or just understand how drinking can affect your body and mind, you're in the right place. Each episode brings you science-backed insights on neuroscience, nutrition, and habit change to help you feel better, sleep deeper, and take control on your terms. I'm Mike Hardenbrook, best-selling author, neuroscience enthusiast, and habit change expert. I've helped thousands through my book and podcast to rethink their drinking, and now I'm here to help you do the same. Let's get started. Hey everyone, Mike Hardenbrook here. So I've been thinking a lot lately about sleep and wine, and the weird, often unspoken connection between the two. You know, that whole "a glass of wine helps me sleep" thing? Well, actually, it's way more complicated than that. I was really surprised by what I dug up. I mean, we all know sleep deprivation is a huge deal. The CDC says something like a third of us aren't getting enough sleep regularly. That's crazy. And the consequences, we're talking increased risk of heart disease, diabetes, weakened immune systems. The list goes on, plus your brain, forget about it, impaired memory, concentration, you name it. Even mood disorders are linked. It's pretty grim, honestly. But here's the thing. A lot of people use alcohol as a crutch for sleep. They think it's helping, right? That initial sedative effect feels amazing. You crash. But how do I explain this best? It's like a Trojan horse. That initial relaxation is followed by seriously disrupted sleep later in the night. Studies show alcohol messes with REM sleep, that deep restorative sleep we need to feel truly rested. You might think you're sleeping soundly, but you're actually getting lower quality sleep, leaving you feeling even more tired the next day. Plus, alcohol affects cortisol levels, that's your stress hormone, keeping you in a heightened state of alert even as you're trying to sleep. There are tons of studies comparing sleep quality in people who drink before bed versus those who don't. The results are pretty consistent. Alcohol-free sleep wins every time. It's not even close. I mean, I've always wondered about this myself because I used to think a little wine before bed didn't hurt, but the research is pretty clear, and that's where a solid night routine comes in. The research is clear on this too. Consistent sleep-wake cycles are crucial. Your body has this internal clock, your circadian rhythm, and it loves predictability. It thrives on it. When you have a regular bedtime and wake-up time, your body naturally adjusts and produces melatonin, which helps regulate sleep. Creating a relaxing bedtime routine further enhances this. You're signaling to your body, hey, it's time to wind down. Oh, and here's something interesting that I hadn't really considered until I delved into this research. The connection between poor sleep, relying on alcohol for sleep, and mental health. The link between substance use and anxiety or depression is pretty well established, and it often creates a vicious cycle where poor sleep worsens anxiety, leading to more alcohol consumption to cope, and therefore even worse sleep. It's devastating. So what are the practical benefits of ditching the nighttime wine and creating a better routine? Well, to start, you'll actually feel rested. The difference between waking up after a good night's sleep and just waking up after passing out from alcohol is night and day. There's a real mental clarity and energy that I think most people are just missing. Your cognitive function will improve dramatically. Think better focus, sharper memory, more creativity, all thanks to that improved sleep. You'll have more energy, needing less caffeine to get through the day, which is a win in itself. This also leads into better physical health. We're talking boosted immune system, a lower risk of chronic illnesses, potentially even improved weight management, because sleep is deeply connected to metabolism and hormone regulation. It's seriously impressive stuff. And the anxiety and stress reduction is probably the single most significant advantage for many people, particularly given the increasing prevalence of these issues. You're breaking a potentially unhealthy coping mechanism and adopting healthier tools for stress management. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. I can't sleep without wine. I get it. I totally get why this feels overwhelming. It can really feel impossible to sleep without that nightly glass of wine. This isn't about overnight changes. It's about gradually weaning yourself off it. Think gradual reduction. It's crucial to avoid any harsh withdrawal symptoms. Maybe you go from 2 glasses to 1.5, then 1/2 glass, slowly working your way to 0. It takes time and patience. But what if you still have trouble falling asleep? That's where mindfulness, meditation, progressive muscle relaxation, things like that come in. CBTI, or cognitive behavioral therapy for insomnia, is really helpful too. And it works for a lot of people. It's a structured therapy that helps you change the way you think and behave around sleep. If winding down is the problem, create a transition ritual. An hour or so before bed, dim the lights, put away screens, read a book, take a warm bath, journal, anything to signal your body that it's time to slow down. Consider using a sleep tracker if you're struggling. Will you experience withdrawal symptoms? Possibly, depending on how much you drink, but it's manageable. Mild symptoms like some restlessness or irritability are common, but please, if you're experiencing severe withdrawal like serious shakes, hallucinations, or seizures, you absolutely need to seek immediate medical attention. Don't hesitate, please, and getting professional support. A therapist, a doctor, even a support group can make a world of difference. It can be really helpful to have that extra guidance and strength during this period. Social situations where alcohol is expected, oh, that's a tricky one. I totally get the social pressure, but you can navigate it. Have a sparkling water with a lime or a mocktail. Experiment, find something you enjoy that feels sophisticated and doesn't involve alcohol. People usually respect that and won't be surprised. You don't owe anyone an explanation if you don't want to give one, but having a few canned responses might feel helpful. The important thing is you don't have to drink, so don't let others make you think you do. I've talked to people who've made this transition, people who used to rely heavily on alcohol to sleep, who now sleep peacefully and soundly without it. They've shared their struggles, the initial insomnia, the cravings, but also their triumphs, waking up feeling refreshed, energized, actually alive. And it's inspiring. I cannot stress this enough. So let's talk practical steps to build that alcohol-free routine. First, optimize your sleep environment. That means a dark, quiet, cool room. Make it a sanctuary for sleep. Next, create that personalized wind-down routine. Experiment. Find what works for you. Meditation, journaling, a warm bath, whatever helps you relax and detach from the day. Then comes gradual alcohol reduction. Remember, slow and steady wins the race. And if you need help, there are a wealth of resources out there, and there is no shame in seeking professional help. Talk to your doctor, seek therapy, find a support group. These resources are not just for people with serious problems, but can be incredibly helpful for anyone. The whole sober curious movement speaks to a larger trend that I am personally so excited about. People are increasingly aware of the impact of alcohol on their sleep and overall health. That shift is amazing, and with better sleep tracking tech, apps, smartwatches, it's becoming easier than ever to monitor your sleep patterns and identify areas for improvement. And that's it, I guess. That's my exploration into building a better night routine without wine. It's not about deprivation, it's about getting better quality rest. And the benefits truly are life-changing. A good night's sleep isn't just a luxury, it's a cornerstone of a healthier, happier you. So start small, stay consistent, and you will see a world of change. That's a wrap for today's episode. If you got something out of this, do me a quick favor, leave a rating and review on whatever podcast platform you're listening on. It helps keep the show going and would mean the world to me. Got ideas, comments, or questions? Shoot me an email at mike@trycloud9.com. I'd love to hear from you. And if you're looking for extra support, check out Cloud9, makers of Daily Restore, a once-a-day supplement to support your body from alcohol's effects, and Rise and Unwind AM/PM, a 24-hour combo to curb cravings, balance mood, and improve sleep when taking a break. Go to trycloud9.com and use the code PODCAST to save 15% on your next order. Thanks for listening, and I'll catch you next time.